Is that what it is? Dog wants. Okay. I figure that I probably should be playing these on PC. I know there are PC versions. You can get them on GOG. I figure that probably the PC version is the correct version to play anymore these days. But believe it or not, we got the old PS2 here. It's gonna go ahead and reset that. My PS2 is a little slow. Touch is closed, right? Yeah. Old devices, man. They aren't. So for those who know me and how I normally play my PS1 games, you would note that normally I play my PS1 games on a on a PS3. Um, However, this is a PS1 game that I own that does not work on the PS3. So we have no option here but to play it.
What's a man gotta do to get that kind of attention from you?
It's hard to say exactly, but you seem to be doing fine.
Well, great. Though truth is, it ain't me that wants you.
Oh?
No, Miss Jacqueline Natla does. From Natla Technologies. You know, creator of all things bright and beautiful.
Seal it, Larson.
Ma'am.
Feast your eyes on this, Laura. How does that make your wallet rumble?
I'm sorry. I only play for sport.
Then you'll like a big park. Peru, vast mountain ranges to cover, sheer walls of ice, rocky crags, savage winds, and there's this little trinket. An age-old artifact of mystical power is buried in the unfound tomb of Qualapec. That's my interest. You could leave tomorrow. Are you busy tomorrow?
Okay. That's our introduction, I guess. Oh boy. Can adjust the screen position. I know Laura's home is like where we can learn the ins and outs of how to play the game, but we're just gonna do it on the fly. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right? I don't think there are subtitles, by the way. Jeez, it doesn't feel so heroic anymore. That guy didn't make it. Sunglasses up. Okay. We are now in video game proper. We can press square to jump. When we jump, we can hold some button. Not sure which one. To, ow. Being shot by arrows. Ow. Been shot again. X. X is the grab ledge button. Very important. Without knowing, wouldn't be able to do. Okay. We do also have very infinite health. Or infinite ammo. Our pistols are completely infinite. Let's see if there is, nope. All I can do is turn up the volume. You have a compass. This is very strange. Okay. Was that the "you found a secret area" button or sound effect? How do I pick things up? X when I'm over it. Okay, well, we got a little med kit. Seems useful. have played a little ways into this game, but not very far. Take that, bats. I have more than enough bullets for all of you. In my magic pistols that never require reloading. More than that, they never run out of bullets. Cares about bullets. Bullets aren't a thing, right? Oh, no. I wonder if this is like anybody's like favorite game. Is there a way? Can I like turn on the no control? Can't. I cannot switch to analog and use the joystick. It is not allowed. The game just is suddenly like, what? No controller anymore. Controller's gone. Controller's gone. No more controller. Alright. Hole. Pull lever. Okay. Can we not go through this wooden grating? No. This bamboo gate. It blocks us completely. We couldn't possibly get. It is nice that you basically just have a quick turn. Very forward thinking of them with the fact that they made it tank control game. Especially one as demanding. I didn't need to jump there. What the fuck was that? Oh. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. Got him. Now if I fall, we won't get bang, bang. We won't get bitten. No more wolves to bite us. I think I have so much tank controls practice. But I could see this being a rough game for some players. That. Yeah, I should go down there. You know, dude, it's going pretty well, dude. Ooh. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, maybe there's something to find down there. Laura's gonna go find out. Oh, it's a mummy. Can I shoot it? Oop, wrong button. Bang, 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 bang. No. I cannot shoot it. Can I search it? No. It is just for flavor. Wrapped up skeleton for some reason. We may never know why. But it sure is there. Okay. Is there anywhere else that I could jump up? Over here. What's over here? Nothing. Oof. That looked somewhat painful. Or it doesn't jump that high. It does jump really high, but oh, legs on it. Like she's all leg. She can jump like a crazy dog, crazy lady. She's also like incredibly hourglass. Like, oh, that's a save slot. Okay. That's a save point. That's a bear. There's a bear down there. Bang, 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 bang. He's like, oh, shit. Isn't there like a... Okay. Oh, he's back. Hold on. Got him. A little bit more. Oh. Bear's down. That apparently did a little bit of fall damage. Bang. Bang, bang. Well, there was a heal down here. Okay. Got an extra healing out of it. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna change the way my lighting in my room is right now. Turn this one. It's not good for chilling in the room, but it's not great for streaming. With the light directly behind me, kind of makes everything, yeah, much better to have that off. Totally true. There's cheat codes to make Laura shirtless. No, I have no idea. If there are, you could fool me. Gotta see them low poly pyramids. Yeah. Better believe it. I mean, low poly or not, the shape is there, you know? It really does put the, it's a bit much. She's a bit much, but I mean, I'll admit it. I think that, I'd do it. But that being said, Oh, God. Should have known the action music kicked on. Is the action over though? Never actually saw how they end. I haven't been very far in this game, so, and I've only ever played a little bit of this one. I think I might have played a tiny bit of 2, but like legitimately, like I already have like no idea what I'm doing or where I am. Like, all I remember is that eventually you reach an area where there's dinosaurs. Like all I fucking know about this game is that eventually there's dinosaurs and you have to run or fight a T-Rex. I don't know if you're supposed to run from it or fight it. I honestly have no clue. But there is a T-Rex and it does get in your way. Oh, that door is now closed. She doesn't jump quite that high. Jump very high, but okay, we're gonna try to make this jump. Easy peasy. Easy every time. There's a med kit in here. It's funny, all the healing is secret. All the healing that I've found has all been secret areas. None of it has been in the path. Kind of weird. I mean, I suppose, like, maybe you just don't really need healing at this point, but, like, it's all flashing and stuff. That light. If that bulb is finally about to go, or what. I feel like it shouldn't be. I think the bulb in that lamp is very old. But it's flashing on me. Maybe that lamp's just about to. Oh, well, we probably messed it up. We're gonna have to go back. Might as well just go back. Oh, well. Might still be able to make time I have left. Oh, especially if she does that. Now we really can make it. Nice. Just cleared it. That probably really hurt her knees. Could you imagine that? Like jumping from a concrete, from like rock platform to another one and like just barely clearing it with your knees tucked. Like, that would probably hurt like hell. Ow. Oh no. No. I don't want to fall. Okay? I don't want the falling. Okay, I want the falling. Also, as I recall, this is one of those games where, strangely, there's like shotgun and ammo for shotguns and machine guns and ammo for said machine guns, like all over all the ruins that you go to. I mean, not yet, obviously, because I don't have either of those weapons, but despite what people know about Lara Croft who haven't played the game, you do get other weapons. It's crazy, I know, but you get like a shotgun and like other stuff as well. You don't just have pistols. Even though she's known for her dual pistols. Which I kind of blame the movies for, but I actually like the movies, so, you know. I've always argued that the Lara Croft movies are like some of the only good video game movies. You need another one? This heal's actually in the path. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. What's up with the fucking music? Bum bum bum. It's just a single wolf. It's just a wolf. One wolf. 2 out of 3 secrets. Took me 17 minutes. We got 13 kills. Freaking missed a secret. Missed a secret. That's okay. I think I can forgive myself for missing a secret. I think that's a forgivable offense, right? Uh-oh. Oh god, there's so many. Wait, was I at full health when I started the level? Did I just take like a quarter of my life? I might have. I didn't know that I actually didn't remember it being level by level. There's like a rhythm to it. That's gotta be like ridiculously overpowered. There's like a point where it gets where her arm's out where you can start mashing it. But if her arm like isn't fully extended, it like doesn't work. Like if I start mashing right now, right, it won't work at all. If I wait to be out there, it's like if you press the button again, like quickly enough, like a couple frames after a shot you already took, you can just keep shooting, because it has to do with the position of the gun as to whether or not pressing again will fire. I mean, should I go in here? What if it like closes? There's a hole. I'm not going in. Hold on. We're gonna keep looking around. Uh-oh. I see that there. On it. Got a med kit. What I actually find most egregious about Lara Croft in the the PS1 game, at least this one. Maybe she looks better in the other ones. But what I find most egregious about her in this game is actually her face. Can't really. They never really let you see it in gameplay, which is good because. Oh God, the face on this model looks awful. Oh God, this bear is all over me. Oh boy. Well, that probably could have gone better. Oh, apparently pause is not the inventory. Oh, small med packs are like half your health. Got a 5 head. Oh, like it's like huge. Look at that face. Look at that face. It is just awful. It's scary as shit. I don't like it. The face only a mother could love. I don't know. It's a good thing that you don't really get much chance to actually see it during gameplay because in my opinion, it's really bad. It's a good idea for them to have covered the face to like make it so that you're always behind her basically. In the cutscene stuff they do, the face looks fine. Like their cutscenes look significantly better than the rest of the game. I mean, and they're still polygonal, but they look significantly better. And her face is fine in those, but in-game graphics, I look at it and I'm just like, dear God, please, the demon. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't look good. I suppose it's better than no face, which is the alternative. That's what we got in Grand Stream Saga. Is no face. Which, well, you know, we'll get back to that game one day. I don't want to just leave it, but I haven't felt like playing it too much lately. Maybe I won't go back to it. Maybe I'll just forever say that, you know what, game isn't as good as I thought it was. And even though the gameplay's fun, that's not enough to carry it. We'll just not play it anymore. But maybe not. Maybe I will play it again. Need a key. Where's that room that I, like, didn't go into? This place is big. Kinda lost. If I'm being honest. Is it this way? I have no idea. None of this looks familiar at all. Holy crap. It should. The dogs are there. Okay, but that then means the door that I didn't go through is over here with the bear corpse. Go check out this room. But again, not... Oh, it's not actually a hole. It's like a fire pit. Whoa. Why is this here? Oh God. Jump! Oh. That's very missable. I mean, it's just a big med kit, but it's very missable. Good God, Laura. might actually be less missable than I thought it was. Because you could probably get to it with this block. So it's probably actually not missable at all. It just seems like it's missable. Because you're like, haha! I got it without freaking... I didn't miss the thing. But then, like, legitimately... Man, there's like no destructible thingamajigs. Yeah, you're a bat. Why are all the bats, like, vicious? I get why the wolves and the bears would be vicious. Why are the bats vicious? Oh, oof. Oof, she says. Oof. It's surrounded by skulls. Let me has it. Huh? Ew. The thingy that's surrounded by the skull thingies is a thingy that I want in my thingy list. Okay? Damn. You know what sucks about this? Is that I could have pushed the block through instead of pulled it, but I didn't. And so now... now we get to watch Laura struggle with a block for quite a ways. This is my fault. I cannot blame the game for this time loss. Besides the fact that back in this era, pushing big blocks was treated a little bit more realistically than it was in older days. Big air quotes on the little bit more realistically, like big air quotes. Because whether or not the person should be able to push the block was not in question, but whether or not like the person could push it at like super speed was in question. Link pushed blocks kind of slowly in Ocarina of Time. Lara Croft is not exactly a block pushing extraordinaire in this game. They're the kinds of things. They're the kinds of things that just kind of happened. Not old. I apparently had to do this. I got a save point. Yeah, that looks like probably the right way. So, hold on, because I thought I saw another, like, alcove over here. Is that a key? I think that's a key. Yeah, that's a key. It looks a lot like a bone, and it probably is a bone key. But cool. Okay, well. I didn't mean to push that button. Be perfectly honest. Basically just completely didn't mean to. Okay, so the key has got to be the way we're supposed to go, right? So, what is in the water? For the water controls? Okay, square goes. What we needed to know. Before we drown. Is that square goes. Her whole body changes color when she grabs onto the pull herself out. What are they? Besides scary looking snakes. Oh, they're water dispensers. They are. This room seemingly is useless, but this wall looks different from... pretty sure opens somehow. It looks different. And it is sticking out a little bit. There's a door. But how it opens. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, well. I hate to point this out to myself, but that didn't do it. So, unless the answer is underwater, does not appear to be. I don't think there's any point in continuing to bang, bang, bang in that room. I don't see anything else to interact with in there. Oh, where am I now? I'm running out of air. Where I am now. Uh-oh. That's not open. Oh, there's like a lever right here. God. Before I get to the lever. Interact. Swim up. Oh boy. Laura made it. Just barely. Into a secret room with a secret small med kit. Why is there a med kit here? It doesn't make any sense to me, but okay, so where was the key door? Again? Where was that? More bats. Key door. I know you're on the outer edge. Just don't know where. Ah. Here it is. Do I have to like go into my inventory? I just have to press the A. At least she has the world's tiniest backpack. Ow, ow, arrows, ow, ow, pain. Holy. Ooh. I paste tank control shoot in action. Just through the other door we go. Yeah. I didn't do that. She did that. It was Laura. Medkit. Mystery music time. We've increased the mystery now. Oh, God. What? Shotgun shells? I don't have a shotgun. You mean to tell me I could have a shotgun? I have 2 shotgun shells. Ow. I don't have a shotgun, though. Where's the secret shotgun? It's the only option. That there's a secret shotgun. I didn't get it. Is there like a secret in the pool of water? There is in the other. Oh, God. Oh, well, that doesn't help anybody. I was just trying to back up, you know. I wanted to be right here so that I could just do that really. Ow. I think that bat just did a dance on my head. It hurt. Oof. Lots of oofing. Oh, yeah. That's sort of the plan. Saving the game, saving the game. Well. Current position, I guess. I think that's gonna work out. Okay, but like, we never did figure out the puzzle with the serpent zone. You know, the serpent place where there's like the serpents. You know that one? Hmm. I don't know if there was. I feel like I've gone really far away from that, so I don't know. Oh, I'm being shot. Professor, arrows are sharp. I'm wondering if this was like the weight of the shotgun. You know? Because however you make this door open, however this door opens, this is very clearly a door. There's something to do with the. Oh, somehow don't think it has anything to do with backflipping into the water, but I did it. It's a thing you can do, you know? Bang. What in? Do I use the golden idol? Nope. Sure don't. Hmm. What does go in there? Oh. Oh, guys. How open? But if I know my. It seems to me like it might be like this block right here that I'm running around. Might be that room. Maybe. But I actually don't think so. I think that in real space, it's actually past this wall. And it's like right here. Beyond this wall. So I have no clue though. I have no idea. I have no idea how to open that. It's a secret that we're gonna not probably get. Because I have no solution. At all. I have no idea what to do with this golden idol either. Is it just treasure? Maybe. Really low on health. Uh-oh. Okay. It's all right. Because it's definitely not in here. This is way too far out. Oh. Oh, God. Just, just like sudden, just like completely just you're dead. It is like it doesn't bring up like a you died or anything. Just crumples. That's just that. Laura's dead. All right. Took shorter time to load than I actually thought it was going to. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I should have done a backpedal. I thought I'd have time to jump, but I guess not. I guess I did not have time to backpedal at all. Off to a fantastic start here. I'm showing just how amazing of gameplay you can really truly expect from this playthrough. This is really just like the prime cuts of video game expertise. This right here. Oh. I don't think that's what we anticipated that to do. Excuse me? Are you a bear man? You're a bear. Oh god. Definitely a bear. Can we pull our guns out in the middle? No. But we can watch the bear run around. Okay. The bear seems... I think I'm gonna have to heal to deal with the bear. I don't think we're gonna get away without healing on the bear fight. I'm trying to get away without using another heal, because I think you get healed at the end of the level, and I'm wondering if, like, you know, I can get through this without a heal. I'm sure that there's plenty of healing in this game, and not using my healing. No, don't restart the level. Oh, no. Why is that the... Oh, it just... Oh, that isn't... Restart level isn't restart level. Restart level is like, go back to checkpoint. Go back to last save. Very different. Starting the level. imagine there's nothing in any of these spots except the axe that cuts you and kills you. This is the bearless one. The other way has a bear. This way, less bear. That opens the door with the bear in the room. Uh-oh. Okay, well, you know, that's fine. We can just go back around. Arctic versus Antarctic. One of them translates to has bears. The other translates to no bears. Wait. What? I don't feel like that's true. Bear? The bear directly below me? Like a dick? Or did he go out the door? Like even more of a dick? He might have gone out the door. What do we do about that? The bear took off. He's out. He's like, fuck it. I still hear him though. He's there. Waiting. Waiting for Laura to come down. He wants Laura's snack. A fan of Laura pudding. What is he doing? He's here. He's here and he's ready. Look at him go. He's like, oh man. I am ready for some Laura. His movement is so derpy. Arcos is Greek for bear. I mean, Arcos is the Arctic. Huh. Well, we have bear. It's the origin. The origin. Origin of bear. Stop it, bear. I'm being bared. I can do nothing. That bear just smothered her. It smothered her into the wall. It came in, it pushed her into the wall, and it smothered her. Oh boy. Holy moly. Bear. He's my arch nemesis. I cannot defeat him, for he is the bear of power. Well, can't beat heights either. Heights are also. Elsa, this is level 2. Did you know that? This is the second level of the video game. This is like, you know, the second level. You're supposed to not die this much on the second level. You're supposed to be better at your video game. Yeah. What are you doing getting under the you're not supposed to be under. What are you doing under there? What are you doing? What are you doing? That's not where Elsa's go. No, you're not supposed to be on the desk. Alright. This time, there is not going to be... Why? Why is it not going to be an issue, you say? Why? Well, let me tell you. Clearly it is. Yeah, clearly it should not be. Elsa's are not supposed to be underneath your desk, and Elsa's know this. They do. Yeah, you do know. You are aware. Oh. But you don't need to. Okay. So here's the plan. Oh god, bad plan. Bad plan. Bad plan. Bad plan. Bad plan. Bad plan. Why is it not letting me use the thing? I thought that I needed to use the golden idol there and put the golden idol in. I thought that was the fucking bear. I thought I could just like open the door and just go through. And then I wouldn't have to fight the bear. I'd just go. There was a secret shotgun somewhere that I could be using to kill the bear, but I don't have the shotgun. I don't know where it is. My guess was that room with the water, but I don't know how to do the secret in the water. I don't know how it works. We'll heal. Last time healing didn't do me much good, though, by the way. The bear still murdered my face. But that was because I got in the corner and he smothered me. And that's not fun. Yeah, see, it looks like you should have to use your golden idol thing. That's like what it's showing is, hey, use your golden idol. Oh god. Ow. Holy moly, the bear is dead. It did so much damage. Holy crap. But it's dead. I have survived bear encounter. The bear encounter has been survived. Dear God. What an encounter. The hardest boss in video gaming. Bear. The bear on level 2 of Tomb Raider. Ow. This secret nearly caused my death. That machine gun ammo? I don't have a machine gun either. Oh my god. Is there a secret machine gun I could have? Oh, you have to use it on the thing next to the door. I see where you use it. That'll open that door. But even with that door open, still never figured out how to get through that other secret, though. You know? That other secret's still a mystery. The secret... Yeah, secret's 2 of 3, because that other room is totally a secret. And I don't know how to do it! I don't know! At least I know where the other secret was this time around. It was there. Didn't find it, but it was there. Now we're on to level 3. Yay, full health. Not what I wanted to do. Oh God, Laura. Okay, I have a Laura butt. Okay. Game. Restart level. Just try that again. Okay. There's some wolves down there. But there, yeah, see, there's an up there. How do I get up there is the better question here. Do I need to jump across the river? I think so. Oh no! Oh man. Oh man. Again. Try again. Okay. It shouldn't be that hard. I just didn't line it up very well. And like, let's be real. This is just literally just jump straight across the river. I don't even know if I actually needed to jump right here, but well, I mean, I guess the fact that I fell in. I pushed jump, but apparently I pushed it too late. This game isn't even about like input lag on that. You like actually legitimately have to like push the jump button like really early in order for her to jump. Well, okay. I'm bad at this game. I don't even notice. Moly. I'm gonna do this. I don't know what's up the river. I know that down the river is the way we're supposed to go. I don't know what's up the river. Something. Down's the way I'm supposed to go, though. That much is for sure. This is harder than it looks. that should feel justified in how difficult of a time I'm having here. Wait, a save point? It makes me think more that this is the right way. Less that it's the wrong way. I don't want to use that save point. Once you use them, they're gone. So... Oh, I need a whole bunch of cogs here. Oh, crap. This is the right way. But I need all the cogs before it'll... Oh. One of the things that I actually really appreciate about this game is that you do actually have to, like, holster your weapon to do all the extra stuff you do. I feel like too many games don't really bother with the, like, oh yeah, you need to holster your weapon. Oh god! Jeez Louise, that went super poorly and was super crazy and very awkward. And what the hell just happened? For real? I came over here to fight a bunch of wolves and get no reward. Great. There's a Skellyman. And the Skellyman had a med kit. Too bad the Skellyman didn't have a shotgun to go with his med kit. Man. Definitely would have taken a... Oh god, this is the raptors. This is the dinosaurs. This is Dino Zone. There's Skellyman. Those are really big footprints. Pretty sure this is where the... Yeah. Oh. I got it. Enough pistol bullets and you can kill anything. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Got him. Oh god. Oh god, this game's combat is fucking ridiculous. Was there's nothing here? You just... Is it just another way to like run away from the big... My god, I could not move. Oh wait. Maybe there is something here. It's just up here. There is. It's something we need. It's a cogwheel. Ow. We got a cogwheel! Hooray! nothing there. There's a weirdo save point right here, though. I'm fairly certain that even with a perfect jump, we would not make this. Oh. We also didn't survive. So that's a thing. Maybe we can make it. I just have to be better. Oh. It seems like you might actually be able to make that. But that jump is like kind of blind because of the way the camera works. Yep. Not sure how the other side of the bridge holds her weight at all. Feels like it really shouldn't, right? That just shut the music off. Can you like climb like down? You like oh. Well, that wasn't exactly how what I intended, but it did exactly what I wanted. Just not how I thought I was gonna do it. Okay, well. How do I go down? There we go. I think that might have actually been a button combo required to go down there. Okay, well, that is just another cog. That's not... I expected there to be a bit more here. Is there not? You're ready 4, not 3. Well, if there is one more, I would expect it to be over here, where I didn't find any. Because this is the area that I found nothing. I just fought a dinosaur over. Literally the only thing. Or is this... This isn't the one where I just fought a dinosaur. This is the one with the water. The one where I just fought a dinosaur was this one. This one was only dino. Nothing else. Which, I mean, I guess maybe that's all it really truly is. It's a dinosaur in a hole. What's that? A secret path? A secret path! With more shotgun shells for that shotgun we don't have. Unless, wait. No, okay. You do have to find the gun. I thought maybe she just already had one and we just needed ammo. Maybe this is one of those games where you never actually find the gun, you just find ammo, and once you have ammo, you can use said ammo. That was the thought that I went with there for a second. What? What have I done? What have I triggered? Okay, well there's a little spot right here. It's just a little spot. Okay, well. A little spot right here, but again, it actually is. Maybe I'm wrong and I only need 3? How do I get back? Can I jump up here? Yes, I can. There's your Skellyman. There was wolf areas, wolf zone over here too, yeah. Is there anything to pick up in wolf zone that I didn't see? Doesn't look like. Well, I guess here's hoping that we only need 3. because otherwise it's kind of a long walk back. Indeed, we only needed 3. Not sure what that last one is for. Seems like it should be skippable, right? Unless the whole point of this entire contraption is to turn those 3 knobs. I guess. At which point the last one wouldn't be skippable, I suppose. The ones that you place are the only ones that don't freaking move. The rest of them all turn. I wonder if there's anything in the river now that we've, or in the river or the basin now that we've like blocked it up. That looks like a fall that would kill me right now. We should probably just go over here and then take the tumble. Alright, let's see if there's anything down here. I'm guessing no, but if I was gonna hide a secret, I'd put it at the bottom of the running river that you can't deal with. God. Oh, this actually is still full of water. Just the running river that's emptied out, huh? That's interesting. If I remember right from watching somebody play the remake, I think it was the remake they were playing. Tomb Raider Anniversary, I believe it's called. I think that later on, once we've gotten the thing that we're supposed to get for the lady here, I think there's a fight with a guy next to that little lake right there in the remake. I don't know if there is in this version or I don't know this version like at all. And I don't really know the remake. Like I said, I think there's a fight with a dude down there. And I feel like in the remake, that's where you get the shotgun. Is from that guy and his fight. No, Laura? Okay. I'll just walk around. I was going to try to turn and look the other way, but I'll just walk around. Bump into the wall on the way, but, you know. I'll bump into the wall again on the way. Man. With all this GDQ going on, it's hard not to think about, you know, speedruns and stuff. I cannot state enough how much I would not want to speedrun that. I'm pretty sure that speedrunning this game would be really, really not fun. I mean, maybe it'd be okay, I guess. I don't know. I feel like no. What was that? Oh, is that a shotgun? That's a shotgun. That would be a shotgun, is what that would be. We have 6 shotgun shells for our shotgun. That's not very many. I hope it's really powerful. Because it has to compete with infinite ammo pistols. So it's going to need to be really good. Really good. Weird. There's another one. Now it's less weird. Now it feels more like decor. Game? Okay, there we go. This is apparently a secret. It has the shotgun? Oh man, this secret actually has 2 items. That's intense. They never have 2 items. 3 items? Whoa! Shotgun shells times 2 and a heal. Ow. Well. Go ahead and just kind of use that. Oh, I see where I am now. Can I just kind of... Yeah. And that's good. Was swimming through there a secret then? I'm not actually supposed to go through there? Where am I supposed to go? It's gotta be through there. That's like the whole point of closing this off. Is that now we can go this way. So, what did I miss? Because I felt like I was going the only way available to me. this is apparently a secret area. So I'm confused now. But I'm now also very turned around. Okay, we're going this way until the game has a better option for me. I think this is still the way back. Yeah, it is. Where do you want me to go? Video game? That was weird. It like showed this again right there when I walked over to the Switch. I don't think I understand. That was a secret. Was it supposed to go back here? Oh! I see. Now that there's no waterfall, the cave behind the waterfall has been revealed. I only got 2 secrets. It took me a half freaking hour. God. Hey, I think I've seen this level before. I think this is a level I've seen before. Oh god. It would have helped to do that very differently. I just started hopping backwards. That's not what you should do. It occurred to me way too late what I should have done. Shoot the boulder. Boulder, shoot the boulder. Well, the boulder revealed to me something that I don't think I would have seen otherwise. Holy moly. There's a checkpoint in here. These checkpoints, by the way, are not a thing in the PC version. I know that for a fact. In the PC version, you just have save. You just have the ability to open the menu and save whenever. You can save anywhere. The PC version. The PlayStation version, for some reason, doesn't have save anywhere capability. Not entirely sure why, but it doesn't. It has these one-time use checkpoints. Those look like sharp spikes. It also looks... Goodbye, music. It also looks like somebody's been killed there. Occasions. Apparently it's not like pushable or anything. The door. Pushable block. Oh. Can't push it any more than that. Luckily, this one's another one. Was that her? I think it might have been. Oh god. Would that have killed me? Yup. Ooh. Sure would have. That's a very strange looking statue, isn't it? Very strange. Ow. Jeez Louise. Game has some seriously difficult combat. Especially for all the heals being optional. Suddenly music. Okay, a block. These blocks are very deceptive. Like, oh, I can only pull this one. Oh god, there were no spikes down here. Probably should have looked before I left with them. It seems really, her sidestep seems really silly at first, but then when you start playing the game, you suddenly realize just how, like, incredibly nice of them to have included. Like, it's so useful for making her just sidestep a little bit. Like, are these, like, pushable, or, like... Go this. Go this way. See, not being able to save between each of these is really rough. Damn. Can I just jump up to it? Not quite. Do you remember playing this a very small amount as a kid? And I think that the farthest and most I ever played of this game was literally just her house and then the first level as a kid. I don't even know if I actually beat the first level as a kid. I honestly might have not. Oh, it went over there. That doesn't seem cool. Like I need another lever to make that one go out too. Oh, I see. Trying to go to the wrong place. Okay, but what's this way then? Over here. Oh, a shortcut door opened. That's what's over here. Gotcha. Okay. Hmm. Seems like I need to have not pulled this lever. Ah, now we want to pull that lever. Oh wow, do that. No, don't do that. Climb up. Back in there. Oof. Ugh. I was in a weird position where I didn't know how, like, if I'd used the normal backup control, she would have bounced off. Because if you just press back, she does that. I don't know if there is a way to, like... Oh, there is. If you hold R1, Laura will just walk. That seems like very important information for doing things like jumping into walls and falling off that one. You know, all the different things you do when you play a video game like this. I was thinking that maybe with her walking to like... What? Yeah? Is that a thing we do now? Yep. Back. Jump. Cool. Not impaled. Don't have to redo all of this. We're good. Apparently, if you hold R1 when she pulls herself up, though, she does whatever that was. Some gymnastics, we'll put it that way. Oh, wait. This isn't the way that we opened. Must have opened this way. Like it. We can save! Hooray. We don't have to friggin' redo all of that if I die. Because Lord knows. Ow. Uh-oh. caused a bit of a disaster. The skeleton. Skellyman. Oh gosh. I got glitched to the side. Oh god, I am being shot. Oh god. Oh, I have no health. His dick. I shot him with a shotgun 3 times and then he got up on his knees.
Well, you have my total attention now. I'm not quite sure if I've got yours, though. Hello?
I'll heel and hide you to a barn door yet.
Of course.
You and that driveling piece of the ski-on. You want to keep it so bad, I'll harness it right up your...
Wait. We're talking about the artifact here?
Damn straight we are, right up.
Hold on. I'm sorry. This piece, you say. Where's the rest?
Miss Natla put Pierre DuPont on that trail.
And where is that?
Ha! You ain't fast enough for him.
So you think all this talking is just holding me up?
I don't know where his little jackrabbit frog legs are running him to. You'll have to ask Miss Natla.
Thank you. I will.
I didn't get any of the secrets.
Relocated now to St. Francis's Folly, new temptations torment me. Rumour amongst
my fellow brothers is that entombed beneath our monastery is the body of Teoken, one of the 3 legendary rulers of the lost continent Atlantis, and that with him lies his piece of the Atlantean Skion, a pendant divided and shared between the 3 rulers, which curbs tremendous powers. Powers beyond the Creator himself. My toes sweat at such possibilities, lying so close to my mortal self. Each night, I beat myself rid of these fantasies, but it is indeed a test.
Pierre, you litterbug.
Oh. I guess we're to a new zone now. I do still have my inventory though. So at the very least, they don't take that away from you. What are those? Lions? I don't know. But I know that it's about 9 o'clock. So right about now, I am actually going to shift over from this game to another. I'm going to take a small break. I'm going to get myself something to drink, and then we're going to go and play more Phantom Hourglass, despite what I think is best for me. Actually, I probably will, but we'll see. Because I'm gonna get a little bit of a dessert and take a bit of a break. So I'll be back in like 10-ish minutes if I'm going to be back. If I'm not back in like 10-ish minutes, then I'm not going to be back. Okay? Okay. See you all next time. Toodaloo.